yesterday we had the biggest weekly close on Bitcoin ever. We closed at $89,980. But today what's happening is that the market's kind of mixed. The market's kind of nervous. And the reason why the market's kind of nervous is because we have a massive event coming up this week. That event is none other than the Nvidia earnings. And it's the most anticipated, most feared earnings on the entire stock market. Now, if these earnings go correct, the stock market continues to run, and then of course AI tokens continue to run. And if you map out the AI tokens, there's kind of a pattern which the AI tokens follow every single time. If, however, these results go wrong, then this could crash the markets and then the crypto markets, and specifically the AI sector. So what we're going to do in this show is we're going to look at the Nvidia earnings. We're going to look at what to expect, what's happened the previous times, and then we're going to look at two classes of tokens that have actually that could actually run. The first one is the obvious ones, which are the AI tokens, because those run every single time. But then there's a new class of tokens, and that's the AI agent meme coin tokens. And we're going to look at the AI agent meme coin tokens too. So you're going to get two lists today, one of AI tokens and one of AI degen meme coin tokens. So it's going to be a very, very, very interesting show on what is going to be a huge week. So let's get the show going, guys. Massive, massive, massive week on the markets. I mean, not only did we get the highest weekly close ever on Bitcoin, which was amazing, we also got 𝗙𝗘𝗏, which is the altcoin market cap, actually break its all-time high. So you've now got the total crypto market cap is now at an all-time high, or is just above the all-time high. So I think the first thing is congratulations to everyone who's been here on the journey with us. We've literally been here from the bottom of the bear market right up till where we are now, which is over a $3 trillion market cap. It's pretty hard to believe that, I mean, just like 14th of November 2022, that was the FTX collapse. The market cap was $727 billion, and now we're at $3 trillion. So listen, congratulations if you're here. Congratulations if you survived, and congratulations if your portfolios are flying. I know that our portfolios are absolutely starting to fly. Also, congratulations if you have subscribed to our channel, because what I realized is, I got to show you this stat. I'm very, 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 very proud of this stat. So this is a statistic that YouTube actually give us, and we monitor us versus all the other crypto YouTube channels. 78% of people that watch the show are subscribed to our channel. Now that must be one of the records in crypto. It just shows what a loyal community this Banter community is. 78% of the Banter community, the people that watch the show, are part of the community. It absolutely shows that we are the tightest community in crypto, and I've said that for a long time. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And what we want to do is we want to try and get this up to 85% so that no other channels can compete with us. So listen, I'm going to bring you the highest alpha per show minute today. We've got a lot of alpha today. All you need to do, destroy the like button. That's all I'm asking you. I've spent 4 hours doing research today to bring you amazing high alpha stuff. All I ask of you is that you smash a like button, because that helps the show get distribution. The earlier you smash a like button, the more distribution we get, so you can help us actually increase the views. Anyway, let's get into the alpha, because there's a lot of alpha today. It is a big week. It is the week of the Nvidia earnings. It's a make or break week on stock markets, and that of course would mean that it's a make or break week in crypto. I want to go back to last week. So last week was a very big week. We had the weekly close. This is the weekly candle on Bitcoin. And that was the highest weekly close ever. 89,800 is the highest weekly close in Bitcoin's history, which is like, that's quite a big achievement, specifically where we've come from. I think the bigger achievement is that if you look at total market cap, we are, okay, now we're just below, but we were trading above the $3 trillion all-time high for the total market cap, which is insane to think where we've come from. If you look at where we were in November 2022 at $770 billion, that's quite an amazing achievement. What's also very cool to look at is if you look at the monthly candle on Bitcoin, we are currently looking at the biggest monthly candle in the history of Bitcoin. So if you take from the beginning of the month to where we are today, you're looking at about a 30% increase in the price of Bitcoin in 1 month. And that would make this the strongest month for Bitcoin in the entire history of Bitcoin, believe it or not. And it does feel to me like everything has changed. You know, we went from pre-elections with Kamala Harris and the Biden administration and people almost feeling like maybe crypto wasn't going to be the best investment in the world, to nation states talking about adopting it. I don't know if you saw yesterday, but the Polish president or the Polish prime minister said that if he's re-elected, he's going to start a Bitcoin strategic reserve. You've got Trump making waves to actually start this strategic reserve. You got Paul Tudor Jones, who's now one of the top 10 holders of IBIT. So it does feel like the tide has turned. And the good news is that there's about at least 300 days of this parabolic phase left. So we're going to be here for the next 300 days together. We're going to be having the time of our lives, because this is the real fun part of the bull market. History is also on our side, because if you look at the history, right now Bitcoin's trading up 29% in November. Now we know that in Q4 there's generally an 84% increase in the price of Bitcoin, which means that if we just follow all the other years, we're halfway through the gains, which means that December is going to be an absolute banger. Okay, now it's going to be a banger on Bitcoin if history repeats, and it's going to be a banger on altcoins, because if you look at the altcoin charts, this is a critical level for total 3, which is the altcoin index. Okay, and if you look at this is about to break out, and when this breaks out, that's when the real fun actually begins. It looks something like that. So you can see we're absolutely on the cusp of this breakout right now, and very, very, very close to happening. And I think the token that's obviously leading all of this is Solana. So I think Solana's like put in an amazing show. And so Solana's pretty much taking the charger. If Solana goes up or ETH goes up, that's going to push up total 2. Well, if ETH goes up, it doesn't. But if Solana goes up, that'll push up total 3. And that will actually cause this breakout. So that is where we're at on a general market update. And I think now let's get into the big story of the week, which has to be the Nvidia results, because these are the biggest results that the stock market has ever seen. And the reason why I said that is because if you look at Nvidia, I mean, that is the chart of Nvidia. And actually, I think Nvidia is the one stock that has had returns similar, or even, I think maybe even better than Bitcoin, if you look at a time frame. Like if you look at the Nvidia returns since, let's go since 17th of October 2022, it's up 10x, or 1,206%, which is crazy. Let's look at what the Bitcoin results are. So let's go from about the same point over here, about half of that. So it's actually doubled Bitcoin's returns. And so because of this whole AI craze, you have the Nvidia results, which now loom or stand on top of the market right now. And so that's why the market's a little bit nervous. It needs to see what's going to happen with the Nvidia results. If the Nvidia results are good, then we continue to run to Valhalla. If the Nvidia results are bad, that could smash the NASDAQ, and that could smash the AI sector, and that could, of course, filter into Bitcoin. But that's not the only reason why I'm excited about these results. The second reason why I'm excited specifically is the crypto reason. And that is because every time the Nvidia results happen, a certain trend happens in the crypto AI coins. And I want to analyze the trend of what happens in the crypto AI coins. But that's also not the reason why I'm very excited about these results. The third reason why I'm excited about these results is the main reason. And the main reason I'm excited is because for the first time in Nvidia's reporting history, we have a new category of AI coins, which is AI-powered meme coins. So it's these meme coins like GOAT, which are AI coins, which are meme coins, which are powered or run by AI agents, right? So there's GOAT, there's the one that we launched on our show, which is called Pure. There's a whole lot of others. And what we're going to look at is we're going to look at what's going to happen to the AI coins and the AI meme coins ahead of the Nvidia results. And we're going to look at what we're expecting from the Nvidia results too. So let's get straight into it. As I said, the Nvidia results are huge. Because you've had a token, it could be a token, but you've had a share that's run up 1,206% since the 17th of October 2022. And so now you can imagine that when something has run up this crazy, if they report good results, well, then the run continues. Investors continue in this AI frenzy. If they report bad results, this is where it can go a little bit pear-shaped. And the reason why it can go a little bit pear-shaped is because if you look at Nvidia's results, Nvidia has a history of outperforming the analyst's expectation. End of story. Look at all these results. This goes back all the way to 2015, and in every single result, I think every single one ever, I mean, I haven't gone through it with a fine-tooth comb, but I think in every single result ever, they've either matched the analyst's expectation or beaten the analyst's expectation. Now, that's a lot of weight from a company that has been growing as aggressively as Nvidia has been growing. And if you want to get an idea so the results are coming out on Wednesday, and if you want to get Wednesday after the US market closes, and if you want to get an idea of what the expectations are, just get this. The earnings per share, the estimate is 85% increase year on year, and the revenue is 81% increase year on year. So just imagine like the rate of growth that Nvidia has to keep doing to keep beating the analyst's expectation. Now, so far, every time that this happens, the market gets a little bit nervous. And to be honest, I haven't looked at the NASDAQ today, but I think we should probably, let's quickly just go and look at the NASDAQ today. I would imagine that the NASDAQ is choppy, and choppy maybe even slightly down. Why? Because, okay, slightly up. So choppy, slightly up. Why? Because it's awaiting the Nvidia results. And as I said, the expectations are very, 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 very high. And the truth is that this is a meme, but it's true. Like the minute that we see one crack in this AI super cycle, then the whole thing can actually fall apart. So that is what we are expecting. And the market is, as I said, currently on edge, waiting for it to happen. Now, what usually happens is that the Nvidia results have an effect on the NASDAQ, which we'll analyze in a couple of seconds, but they have also a massive effect on the crypto AI sector. And as I said earlier, this is the first time that we have the AI-powered meme coins with the around whilst Nvidia is reporting results. And I'm expecting a lot of fireworks with those meme coins. So we're going to talk about both sectors of both sectors. So the first thing that we should talk about is let's look at the bubbles, because the bubbles are kind of showing you what's running. I mean, if you look at the bubbles, 𝗙 is running, XLM, all those old Dino coins. But then there's another class of coin that's actually running, and that is coins like Render, coins like 𝗥𝗢𝗡. And the reason why these are running is because these coins are the AI behemoths, right? And so as this tweet breaks down, usually what you realize is that there's 5 or 6 coins that actually really respond to the Nvidia earnings. What are the coins? 𝗤, Tensor, and 𝗤, NEAR, Fetch, EOS, Render, and I think there's another one. So it's 𝗤, Render, EOS, and 𝗥𝗢𝗡. Okay, so those are the ones that actually usually run ahead of the Nvidia results. And so if you catch these tokens early, you can actually end up making a lot of money into the Nvidia results, because as this tweet over here says, he says, look, if you look at how NEAR performs the 7 days leading up to the Nvidia results, you'll see that it goes up 39, 17, 22, 30%. If you look at how 𝗤 performs, up 135%, 24%, 47%, 27%. If you look at how Fetch performs, you can kind of see that there's a trend here. And in the 7 days leading up to the results, which ends on Wednesday, you can see that these AI coins actually do really well. So let's quickly analyze the coins and understand why they do really well. So, I mean, the first 3 are very easy. Render, 𝗥𝗢𝗡, and EOS, they do really well because those tokens are about distributed GPU power. And generally when the Nvidia results come out, what we always hear is that there is a shortage of GPUs in the market. And as there is a shortage of GPUs, we keep getting reminded, the distributed GPU tokens start to catch a bid. The 2 main distributed GPUs in crypto are EOS and 𝗥𝗢𝗡. And then on the peripherals, you've got Render. Render is a distributed GPU company. And by distributed GPU, I mean companies that take GPU processors that live around the globe and connect them using a central hub and allow people to use the excess of those GPUs. And so 𝗥𝗢𝗡, EOS, and Render tend to pump. My 2 AI plays specifically there are 𝗥𝗢𝗡 and EOS. I think that they are specifically around AI. There's another one, which if you're looking for a more degen one, we'll talk about in a sec, but that is Nosana. And you can see that, I mean, 𝗥𝗢𝗡 is the one that's getting a lot of traction at the moment. AI is also having a lot of traction. And if you want a smaller one, specifically on Solana, then I think one that you could have a look at is Nosana. And those are all the distributed GPU plays, which usually run ahead of the thing. The other tokens that usually run are the two behemoths, which is BitTensor, 𝗤, because 𝗤 is all about a distributed, a decentralized AI infrastructure. And then you've got Fetch. Fetch is like the giant which just had that huge merger, and that is like the giant in this sphere. And then the last one that you usually get running is Near. And the reason why Near runs is because Near has positioned itself as the AI blockchain. Now, the reason why Near was able to position itself so easily as the AI blockchain is because its founder, Ilya, I know him as Ilya. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his 𝗙𝗢𝗡𝗧. Okay, now he was quoted, or he co-authored the "Attention is All You Need" paper, which is the ChatGPT, like almost like known as the founding paper of ChatGPT. Ilya's research was instrumental in laying down the groundwork for major LLMs today, such as ChatGPT and Bard. And so they've positioned themselves as the AI blockchain. And specifically what they're doing is they're building two sections to the AI blockchain. One is the building agents and models, and the other one is another hub for the decentralized training of these agents and models. And so you can see that he's been on a panel with Jensen Huang, who's the founder of Nvidia. You can see also that they've developed this. I want to see if I can find it for you guys. Is it chat? Let me try and find it. I think it's chat. Yeah, chat.near.ai, and this is like a decentralized ChatGPT competitor, and that is effectively what Near are actually building. So those are the major coins that actually land up running every time we get the results. It is 𝗤, it is Near, it is Render, as I explained to you, it's Fetch, it's Akash, and it's EOS. And what I would also add to that is I would add Nosana, because Nosana is the smaller one on Solana. So if you look at Nosana, Nosana has a market cap of, let's have a look at Nosana. Remember, they're rolling out their mainnet in January. So market cap of 254 million. So it's much smaller than all the other guys. So those are the traditional ones that run into the results. But now we have another kid on the block. And this other kid on the block is a new project. Well, it's a newer project. And the newer project is called Grass, or 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡. I don't know how many of you participated in this or got the airdrop, but this is another major AI player which actually hasn't been around for the launch of an Nvidia results. Okay, so what is Grass? 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡 effectively takes decentralized internet bandwidth and allows people like you to use your redundant or your unused internet bandwidth to allow for the scraping of the internet and for the use of the internet data to train AI models. Okay, now that sounds like a mouthful, so I'm going to just quickly go through it again. You have a lot of redundant internet bandwidth. You can download the Grass plugin or the Grass app, and generally it will use your redundant internet bandwidth to scrape the internet, because it scrapes the internet, and it uses that data on the internet to train AI models. Okay, now you may ask yourself, well, why do you need to scrape the internet? Well, you need to scrape the internet because that's where you get data to train the AI models. Why do you need to distribute this? Well, this is actually pretty interesting. One of the reasons why you need to distribute this is because when you use one IP address or one computer to scrape certain websites, what happens is it eventually blocks you from scraping that website. But when you use multiple IP addresses or distributed IP addresses, it can't block you because it doesn't know which IP address to block, and it allows you to scrape the internet to use it to train for AI models. Now, this is a real thing. Like, this Grass is a real thing. It has massive users. You can see the data that's collected in gigs, 101. Huge numbers. And you can see that these guys have real usage. This is not a small project by any means. I can't verify that they make $75 million in annual fees, but I do know that this is a very used platform. So that is another one which I think I'm going to watch into the Nvidia earnings, and one that I think could actually pump into the Nvidia earnings. Another one that I've added to our list this time to watch into the Nvidia earnings is PAAL Ai. Now, look, I haven't got any. I didn't have any PAAL for many things. PAAL is an AI infrastructure primarily that allows people to launch, simplistically allows people to launch AI agents and train AI agents and stuff like that. Now, I haven't really had PAAL on our list for a long time, but this time I've actually added it to the list. And the reason why I've added PAAL AI to the list is because if I look at the chart, and you can see the chart over here, there's this massive, massive, massive red candle. Now, the token was trading at 36 cents. Then there was a proposal for PAAL to merge with Fetch.ai at a very bad price, and the price dumped. But since then, they withdrew the proposal for the merger, and the price hasn't yet recovered. And so what I did was I took a position in PAAL AI because I kind of said, look, soon the market's going to forget about this. And when the market forgets about this, you're going to be able to buy this thing cheap. I like to buy when people are panicking, and here people panicked too much. And so I added this one to the list. So if you like these safe bets, what I would say is I'd say generally Tau, Near, Render, Fetch, now let's say Grass, Akash, AOS, and PAAL actually are all good calls. And to be honest, some of these calls have already been made in front runners. You can see that the guys are already 266% up on Akash. Kapoor called it in front runners, which is our private Discord group. I don't know how many of you caught I told you guys to buy the banana.
Tokens worth looking at. The banana token, the comedian banana token. You know what I'm talking about? The banana that was strapped to the wall it's up 50. It's up.
I know it.
So that one, it's Art Basel in the first week of December.
So this morning we had a front runner call, and I told the guys to look at the banana, and the banana absolutely exploded. Yeah, it's this one here. It was up at one stage over 100%. Okay, it's up 61%. Not bad, but it was up much more. So those are the tokens that usually pump going into the AI results. Just quickly, if you want to join front runners, let's quickly just show you where the link is. Now, there's a Black Friday special. Join. It's going to carry on until Black Friday, but it's not going to be repeated. And now there are so many calls coming out of front runners that I guess you'll make your money back in one day. If you want that, click here and go and do it. But you got to do it before Black Friday. On Black Friday, we're going to let pretty much everybody in. I guarantee you that you'll make your money back if you follow some of the calls. I mean, it's crazy with the amount of calls that are going on in there at the moment. All right, so let's go back to so we know which AI tokens actually pump. Here they are, but that's actually that's the safe list. I'm going to give you a more degen list in a second. This is for the people who want to play it a bit more safe, maybe want to use a bit of leverage. That's the list. I'm going to go into a degen list in a couple of seconds, but the pump is not the whole story. And this is where I need you guys to really pay attention, right? So the pump is just the beginning of it. I did show you that the tokens usually pump into the Nvidia results, which are actually happening on Wednesday. But if I analyze the data further, and I look at Tau, and I look at Render, and I look at Near, and I look at AOS, and I look at Akash, which are the big, let's call it the big five, then what you realize is they generally pump into the results, but they dump straight after the results, and then they pump again. And so it's almost like a buy the rumor, sell the news event. And so this is what you got to be super careful of. If you're going to buy these tokens into the Nvidia launch, what you got to do is you got to buy them, and then you got to be careful because sometimes after the results it becomes a buy the rumor, sell the news before the pump actually continues, right? So you can see like here there was a buy the rumor, sell the news exactly as the results came out, down 16%, even though Nvidia delivered, and the same thing happened again in August, right? So you got to be super careful if you're trading these to watch what happens the moment the results are announced. In general, you'll probably get some kind of buy the rumor, sell the news event. And so be careful if you are trading these things, because this is the pattern that actually happens. So that is the normal AI tokens, which seem to that's the pattern which the normal AI tokens seem to do. And to be honest, I'm going to put my money on Nvidia actually beating expectations, because if they don't, it's going to be a massive bloodbath. I was actually also looking at the RSIs going into this. I was looking at the NASDAQ RSIs. They don't look overheated, so it doesn't look like the market needs a massive correction or is waiting for a massive correction and stuff like that. But okay, we're going to wait and see what happens there. As I said to you guys, the more exciting thing for me about these Nvidia results is the fact that we've got this magical combination of the two biggest sectors in crypto happening in one. and that is the AI-driven meme coins, right? And so what are the AI-driven meme coins? The AI-driven meme coins are effectively meme coins that are managed, or you can say sometimes launched, but launched and or managed by AI agents. And it started off with Terminal of Truth, when the Terminal of Truth didn't launch the goat meme coin, but it heard about the goat meme coin and it started shilling the goat meme coin. We also did a launch live on our show of 𝗙𝗢𝗕𝗙𝗙, and you can kind of see that what these guys are doing is that it is AI agents talking like normal humans and shilling these AI coins. And this has become like a massive meme coin frenzy, right? And so that is the massive meme coin frenzy. And as I said to you, this is the first time that we have Nvidia results when you have this AI degen crazy this AI crazy degen memes. And so this time what I'd be watching is I'd actually be watching another class of tokens. I'd actually be watching the AI meme coins, because here there's quite a lot of money that could be made. Now, I don't know if I'd play in the big one. So you've got GOAT. GOAT is the original. You could say it's the biggest one. It's the first to market, but it has a market cap of $1.1 billion. Now, I'm not really in the business of buying $1.1 billion market cap tokens, specifically not $1.1 billion market cap meme coins. That's just not the game that I play. The other one that you've got is ACT. Now, ACT is, again, one of the majors. It's just got listed on Binance. It got listed on Binance last week. So to be honest, I would kind of stay away from those, and I would look more at the infrastructure plays or the exciting plays. So what are the infrastructure or the exciting plays? The first one is Virtuals. Now, look, Virtuals has had a massive pump. I'll show you what Virtuals actually is, just so you can see it. Virtuals is a launchpad for AI agents, basically. So it's almost like a pump.fun, but instead of launching meme coins, you actually launch AI agents, right? This token, I want to just show you. Let's quickly go into the bubbles. Josh, when are we getting like live bubbles, bro? Today. So today, the bubbles, I'll tell you a very interesting story on the bubbles. Virtuals. Let's just quickly find the bubble. I don't know why it's not working. It is a bubble in the top 1,000. Okay, but let's find it over here. So, Virtuals. It's virtual, that's why. So if you look at the price action on Virtual, this is what I want to warn you about, is you can see that about a month ago, this was trading at about 10%. So it's done a 10x in about a month. And what this is a platform that anyone can create and co-own an AI agent. And go and mess around with it. It's at virtuals.io. Pretty neat platform. Again, be careful because it has done a 10x. Then it starts to get a little bit more interesting. So you got AI16Z. What is AI16Z? You all know the fund, A16Z. So AI16Z is a fund managed by a meme coin, believe it or not. So what is it? AI16Z is the first AI VC fund fully managed by Mark Andreessen, with no Mark Andreessen AI Andreessen, with recommendations from members of the DAO. And so how does it work? The DAO token holders can get to interact and recommend ideas to this AI agent, and the agent makes decisions as to whether it will invest or not invest. And the plan is to flip A16Z. So can an AI agent actually make better decisions than a normal human? And I think that I think with time it will actually do that. So that is what AI16Z is, and that is one that I definitely look at. There are a whole lot of others which I'm going to leave here for you guys in the spreadsheet so that you guys can have a look at them. It depends how much risk you want to take. So you got like this Zero Bro, and this is an agent that autonomously creates content on platforms like X. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. It depends how much risk and how far down the risk curve you want to go. Okay, let's go to... Okay, so you can go and have a look, and you can go and have a look at Zero Bro. You can go and have a look at 𝗙𝗢𝗡. The Church of 𝗙𝗢𝗡 is one of the agents launched with AI16Z. The team is made up of contributors actively involved with AI16Z. That is one that you can look at. Another one which I would be looking at is this one. So it's the Aurora terminal. This is I'll show you. I think I had quite a good tweet on Aurora. So it's an AI large language model designed to navigate and engage with the complexities of the crypto world. So it's a specific one designed to engage with the crypto world. It doesn't just provide insights on tokens, profiles, and intelligent contracts. It actively monitors platforms like Twitter, Discord, and Telegram to detect issues such as fake accounts. So this is like a crypto-specific AI, very low market cap coin. Like this is a $13 million market cap coin. So it all depends on how degen you actually want to get, right? So those are the tokens I'd be watching into the Nvidia results. If you want to be safe, then you've got the big ones. If you want to try and go a little bit more degen, here's a great list of tokens that can actually go degen, or that should actually that can actually go degen. This was sent to me 5 minutes before the show. I haven't actually looked at it, but apparently it's on base, and it's the AI agent on base. Again, full disclosure, I haven't had a look at it. Someone just sent it to me. Before the show. Yeah. So that is how you can make money going into the results. I want to also show you another way that you can make money in AI. And the other way that you can make money in AI is by actually running nodes. Now, for those of you who think that running nodes sounds complicated, it's actually really not complicated to run nodes. Essentially, all you do is you land up buying the nodes, and then you use the node to actually assist projects in actually doing what the nodes are supposed to do. And there is a sponsor of ours, which is actually currently doing a node sale. So it's called Rivals.ai. Now, what Rivals.ai actually does is it's trying to create clean data for AI training models. And to do this, they need nodes. Now, what you need to do is you need to go and buy the nodes. I'll quickly give you just, I've got all the data in terms of the price of the nodes. But generally, if you go and buy the nodes, you can land up making actually quite a huge ROI if you guys are into nodes. I think, let's just have a look here. I think that there is a list below. Here we go. So you can go purchase your nodes today. Let's see if it says where it actually closes. Go and have a look at this. This is one that if you are into running nodes, this is one that we vetted. The tier 3 nodes are actually available, and they are running out pretty quickly. So with nodes, generally you'd invest in the nodes, you would run the nodes, and then you'd land up making a return. And if you land up making a return, then it's usually quite a big return. Okay, so that's it for today. If you want to trade any of these tokens, remember that we are doing something amazing. We are giving you guys 10% of your trading fees back for a year if you sign up to Bybit or BitGet. And if you want to enter a trading competition and you don't want to do KYC, sign up with Blowfin, because that's where you can trade all the tokens without doing KYC. And then lastly today, before I let you guys go, I'm going to remind you of the following. So we have a new channel. The channel is called Crypto Live. Okay. We are starting to make content on the channel this week. So you need to go and subscribe to this channel and put on bell notifications, because this channel is about exactly what it says. It's the live stuff. It's stuff where if the markets are running and we need to jump on live, and we can't jump on live on this channel because Sheldon's on this channel, I'm on this channel, Kyle's on this channel, this is the channel that we're going to be on. So this is probably going to be the highest alpha channel in the Crypto Banter group. If you want to join this channel, just go to, here we go, just go to here, Crypto Live group, subscribe to Crypto Live group. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, trade well, my friends.